I'm Carla Reeves, and this is Differently. Whether you feel stuck in survival, navigating a change, or seeking more for your life, may this podcast be your weekly nudge to take a risk to build a life that is uniquely bold, authentic, and in alignment with your deepest values. What if you worried less about the bumps in the road and instead got equipped for the journey? Get ready to rethink what's possible. Summer is here, and in the spirit of summer here on the podcast, we're doing something a little different. Summer's past sure such great memories. As a family, we grew up piling in our brown van, no seatbelts. We made beds on the floor for our 3-hour drive to the lake. Such a blessing. Time on the lake, water skiing, sunning, voices of laughter, and family just being together. This summer series, we're calling it Mindset Camp. Will be made up of mostly short, thought-provoking episodes to give you something short and sweet, whether you're on vacation, in between work meetings, or on your way to the office. You can fit it right in and apply it to your life wherever you are to shift your perspective, experience, and maybe even your results. We will talk mindset, productivity, relationships, and more. Vacations are great, but rest assured, if vacation isn't within sight, I'm a firm believer of building a life we don't have to escape and where vacations become the cherry on top of a life you've already built that you love living every day. Do you have people in your life who lately have felt like rubbing up against a cactus? This is so hard, especially if you carry the strength of empathy, which happens to be one of my top 5 in the Clifton Strengths Assessment. I feel other people deeply. This can be a blessing and a curse at times. May this simple message inspire you to try a little something different right in those relationships that are so important to you, but often challenge you the most. Get ready to change your dance, because when you do, the other person has to change their footing too, and that's when I see miracles. Quotes, "When I'm prickly is when I need your love the most." My husband said this to me some years ago, and it has never left me. Google defines and associates prickly with words like these: irritable, cross, crabby, crotchety, curmudgeonly, on edge, grumpy, scratchy, touchy, testy, snappish, and cranky. I think I identify most with snappish and touchy when I have prickly moments. How about you? When people get prickly in my life, I immediately want to move away and give them space, or maybe give myself space from their scratchy energy I've rubbed up against. This happened with my dear sweet man one day, and he reminded me that while I may want to run, this is when he needs my love the most. The next time you encounter a prickly spouse, boss, colleague, mother, child, or friend, what if instead of running away or fighting back, you responded with a different gesture? A love note on their desk, a kind word, a light or funny emoji via text, a surprise candy bar on their desk, or a simple hug. Truth? Yes. Hard to put into practice? Yes. Worthy mission? For sure. My husband reminded me that day that we all have prickly moments, and showed me that while running away felt best in the moment, leaning in and loving what prickles made room for something far more extraordinary. Where could you apply this in your world today? Try it on, experiment with it. It will bless your world and the people around you. And a final note, if lots of people feel like a cactus in your life, it might be a sign that your pricklers are out. I can help. Reach out at carlareeves.com, schedule a strategy call, and let's begin some of the most important work you will ever do. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Differently. It's been an honor to share this conversation with you. You know, one of the keys to living fully is to take action when you're inspired to do so. I hope you found that spark of inspiration today. And would you help us spread the word? Did someone you know come to mind while you were listening? If this episode could impact someone you know, please share it and pass it along. New episodes drop weekly, so tap that subscribe button and join us next time as we continue to challenge the status quo and get equipped to live life differently.